common question I get is, should you buy a house or wait? Now, to answer this, you could consider factors like market conditions, economic conditions, and also personal conditions that could help you determine if it's a good time for you to buy a house now or if you should wait. Now, my professional and friendly opinion is that the answer depends mostly a majority on your individual circumstances and your priorities. Now, here are some of those factors to consider when making your personal decision. Now, number one is going to be your financial situation. It is the most critical factor to consider when deciding whether to buy a house. Now, if you have stable income, if you have a healthy credit score, and you have some money saved up for maybe down payment, closing costs, or even moving expenses, now may be a good time to buy a house, especially if you plan to stay in the same location for several years. However, if you have unstable income, you're still going from place to place, poor credit, and no savings, it might be better to wait until your financial situation improves before buying a house. Now, another factor may be market conditions. Now, the current market conditions could play a significant role in the decision that you make. Now, if housing prices and mortgage rates are both on the rise, aka today, some people prefer to wait until these stabilize and before they make a decision to buy a house. On the other hand, though, your local market may not be going down in price, aka the Des Moines metro area, and it may be worth buying now with what you can afford rather than waiting and risking that overall property values will become too expensive during the time that you decide to wait. So another important factor would be, I would say, your long-term goals. Your long-term goals should factor into making this decision. Now, if you plan to live in the same location for several years and want to build equity in a property, buying a house may be a wise choice. However, if you're uncertain about what your long-term plans are going to be and you prefer to have flexibility, renting may be a better option for you. Now, renting allows you to move more easily, which can be an advantage if you're not sure how long you're going to stay in a particular area. Additionally, renting may be a little bit less expensive than buying a home in some markets. Now, ultimately, the decision to rent or buy is a very personal one that depends on a variety of factors, but mainly, again, your financial situation, your lifestyle, your long-term plans. Now, it's important to carefully consider your options and consult with a professional such as a real estate agent, aka Ms. Carla, and financial advisor before making that decision. Now, regardless of whether you choose to rent or buy, it is important to remember that a home is a significant investment. It is important to take care of your property and make smart decisions about renovations and upgrades to ensure that you can enjoy your home for years to come. Now, for real estate tips or advice with what you need to do, let's connect.